way past time that you learned what real hurt feels like!
I know now, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light!
Yo guys, welcome back to another episode of NDC where we talk about news, discussions, countdowns, and more on top of various game series. Today we have another news video, and there's been a news blowout ever since the D23 2017 trailer, so let's dive in to all the news around Kingdom Hearts 3. In fact, there's so much, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to cover it all in one video, and this is only less than a week after the event as of when I'm recording this. So, if you guys don't know what D23 Expo is, it's the ultimate Disney fan event where major Disney-owned companies and trademarks make various announcements related to Disney movies, games, and other media to create the ultimate experience for Disney fans. And of course, you guys know at the end of the orchestra trailer, there was a trailer promised at D23, and Kingdom Hearts 3 attended the Level Up conference on July 15th. The Kingdom Hearts 3 segment of the panel was last, with the Star Wars and Marvel segments being showcased before. The Kingdom Hearts series director Tetsuya Nomura and Square Enix product manager Kouari Takasue came on stage and talked about the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra World Tour, Union Cross, Kingdom Hearts 3, and of course the new world, Toy Story, and the new trailer. At the end of the trailer, we got an official confirmation that Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming in 2018. Oh boy. So not only did we get Toy Story revealed, but we also got 2018 revealed. This has to be the biggest trailer, at least since E3 2015. It might even have been bigger than E3 2015. I don't know, but it definitely was the best Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer so far. Those who attended the panel was given a double-sided Kingdom Hearts 3 poster, and I will leave in the description the Kingdom Hearts 3 D23 2017 Toy Story trailer, as well as the Hercules episode without the annoying text, and the D23 Expo Level Up video game showcase in which Kingdom Hearts 3 was shown. Official renders of guard form Sora and Sora, Donald, and Goofy in their Toy Story forms have been released as well. So yeah, this is amazing news. I did not honestly expect it to be this big. And remember in that last news video whenever I said, oh, Nomura's saying normal news, so probably won't be a release date and everything, and they're probably not going to show anything in the new one. Well, look at that. Nomura, I can't say it's a lie, because it's his perception or not if he thinks it's normal news, but a release here isn't exactly normal news either. But anyway, even just footage of a new world isn't normal news. Anyway, there have been some new Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Art action figures. There's one available for pre-order right now that is the Sora Guardian form, and it's releasing at the end of September 2017 for approximately $70. If you guys don't know what Bring Arts figures are, they're basically less expensive versions of Play Arts figures. Play Arts figures are extremely expensive. They're high quality, but they're just so expensive. They usually go for over $100, but Bring Arts are closer to $70. They're cheaper, yeah, but they're, you know, not bad. They're still really good quality. And this Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Art Sora Guardian form was shown off for sale at the San Diego Comic-Con, which happened like a week or a few days ago. Posting this from Churros on Twitter, or Churros, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And there have also been announcements of new Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts action figures of Toy Story, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. A release date is yet to be announced, but that is very cool. We could actually have action figures of action figures. But anyway, that's very nice as well. And next up, we're gonna dive straight into the interviews and announcements. Following the announcements made at D23 2017, and Tetsuya Nomura talked with the staff of IGN. And speaking with IGN, Nomura claims that their main focus is releasing the PS4 and Xbox One versions of Kingdom Hearts 3, but they will consider releasing Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Nintendo Switch. Nomura said the Nintendo Switch is definitely a very interesting piece of hardware, but if we lightly say, oh yeah, we'll be on the Nintendo Switch, I'm sure people will come back and say, but what about the PS4 and Xbox One? We want them out first, don't focus on other platforms. So for now, we want to focus on what platforms we've already announced and we're going to be releasing Kingdom Hearts 3 on. And so after, perhaps, maybe we could start thinking about other possibilities. So that is pretty surprising, actually, that Nomura even mentioned the Nintendo Switch and that Kingdom Hearts 3 could be on it. Now, it seems pretty ridiculous that the reason why he's not going to announce a version for release right now is because people want Nomura to focus on the PS4 and Xbox One versions first, but to be honest, that's probably true. Honestly, I would love for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be on the Nintendo Switch. I'd love for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be on as many platforms as it can. It's probably not going to be on PC just because it's PC. I mean, Kingdom Hearts has never been on PC before, and even Final Fantasy 15 isn't on PC right now, so I don't know what's going on right now. But Nomura also talked about the possibility of releasing 1.5 plus 2.5 on Xbox One, saying that it is in consideration, but that there might not be enough interest besides the Western audience. He said, quote, "Just like the previous answers, if we were to announce yet another non-Kingdom Hearts 3 project, people are going to be like, hey, what's going on? So we want to focus on releasing the platforms that we've already announced. Do the Western audiences want Kingdom Hearts titles on Microsoft or Xbox platforms? Japan might say, well, we don't want any more on Xbox." So if you guys don't know, Xbox is not very good. It's not popular at all in Japan. Japan just likes Nintendo and PS4. They are not interested at all in the Xbox, and the sales very accurately reflect that. So yeah, the Japanese audience probably won't be interested in an Xbox version of Kingdom Hearts. The Western audience, probably. I know there's a lot of people that want the Kingdom Hearts games and on Xbox One, and 1.5 plus 2.5 would be the best way to do that. I'm not sure about 2.8, because that's a lot of new content, and it's not even that much. Might as well just stay on the PS4. But with 1.5 plus 2.5, this presents the perfect opportunity for that to come to Xbox One, for all the people that are getting the Xbox One version of Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, it is just a port to another console, so I don't really know if people would actually do that. They probably won't be more excited than not, actually, now that we have a release year for Kingdom Hearts 3 that Nomura is intent on releasing on, but we'll get to that later. But Japan probably won't be interested in an Xbox version, so I guess that's still in consideration. Personally, I would like to see it on Xbox. I'm not going to buy it on Xbox. I guess just porting it to Xbox would only mean more sales, so I'm all for it. And more people could play it, of course. So next up, Nomura hints that another playable character besides Sora will be available in Kingdom Hearts 3. This is in the same interview, and he said, quote, "So it will be tough to introduce many multiple playable characters, but there is an intention of adding a playable character aside from Sora. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to disclose who it is yet, but there will be another playable character." So this is very interesting, and it's pretty weird how Nomura says just one other playable character. If you watched my discussion on how I think Kingdom Hearts 3 should handle multiple playable characters, it would essentially be 3 teams. So it's pretty weird how he says just another playable character. Sure, I'd like Sora to be the main focus and everything, but just one other playable character when there's so many characters, it's like impossible to choose from. I don't really want it to be Roxas again. I know that's weird coming from me, with Roxas being my favorite character in the series, but I really don't want Roxas to be playable again when there's so many other characters. Roxas got to be the star of Days, and got to be in the prologue of Kingdom Hearts 2, and other characters haven't even been playable in the main campaign as of yet. So I'd like those to be playable. I'm thinking if there's just one other playable character, it'll probably be a prologue character. Maybe just with, if I had to choose out of the Guardians of Light, probably Kairi. So then we could have the prologue with just her training with Lee and the timeless space where they could train without the worries of time and stuff with Merlin and stuff. I definitely choose her out of the Guardians of Light. Or maybe Lee, I don't know. I definitely want to stick with my original plan though. But if I really got to choose one, I'd probably say young Xehanort, so we could get a prologue with young Xehanort and Ericus training to be a Keyblade Master. They seem to be dropping that idea, actually. We haven't heard anything about that since the Ericus and Xehanort conversation is going to be the start of Kingdom Hearts 3. But anyway, furthermore, Nomura discusses the reasoning behind multiple playable characters at once, confirming that this will be the replacement of D-Link from Birth by Sleep. He said, quote, "D-Link, that has been done away with. Thank goodness, like, I never used it in Birth by Sleep. It is actually a compromise in a previous iteration because we were not able to display multiple characters on that platform in that game. But now we're able to depict multiple characters. Up to 5 people can join, even more. Multiple characters can join your party. all benefits of next-gen technology. I guess on Birth by Sleep on PSP and Dream Drop Distance on 3DS would have some difficulty with fully animated party members and whatever, like actual like Donald Goofy level party members instead of like Dream Eaters and temporary party members. So I could understand where he's coming from, but now we can have all the party members we want, and that is amazing. You don't have to delink or anything like in Birth by Sleep. Next up, the next piece of information. Gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts 3. So this time Nomura is talking with Game Informer staff about Kingdom Hearts 3. Specifically, they asked him about the inclusion of the gummy ship. He said, in terms of the gummy ship making its return, I can confirm on that, but how it is or what's to become of it, we're not able to reveal it at this point. We ask you to stay tuned for more information. I think gummy ship missions are going to return in Kingdom Hearts 3. And if they're done, like Kingdom Hearts 2 gummy ship missions, but I actually say shorter so then you can get to the world faster. Maybe, like, you'll have gummy ship missions to each world. The first one's going to be pretty short, like 3 to 5 minutes. And then the second one will be longer, and the third one will be longer. But the second and third ones are optional. I'd like that design. Also, gummy ships in next-gen technology, it's amazing. I don't think they'd be able to go all out with everything and stuff. Like, have an expansive space where you get to travel to worlds, like, fluidly, like there's no linear path like in previous games. I don't think they're gonna go with that. I think it's gonna stay with the linear minigame, but I don't think it's gonna be as linear, or it might not even be on rails. That'd be pretty interesting to see. Nomura also expressed that the Kingdom Hearts team tries to pay attention as to what's received well by fans, and that they've always want to try something new and always try to tweak old mechanics for Kingdom Hearts 3. He said the staff members on our development team always want to try something new, so even with previously introduced mechanics, they always try to make it their own or tweak it. Even if it is small or minor, we customize it so that is for Kingdom Hearts 3. That is very interesting. This reminds me of the Final Fantasy series with its innovation. It doesn't just stick to what it has in one title, it tries to evolve it and tries different things with both the story, the characters, and the gameplay. The aesthetics, everything. They try something new. And with Kingdom Hearts 3, this is looking very interesting. It's like what's happening with Sonic Forces, kind of. And that they're taking what fans seem to like most and just put it in the game. But this time they're gonna like tweak it and everything, so it's the best it can be. And I'd really like that with the epicness of Kingdom Hearts 2 gummy ship missions, but with the, I guess, shortness of Kingdom Hearts 1 gummy ship missions. That'd be pretty cool. And during an interview with IGN, Nomura reiterated what he stated in this Game Informer interview about the gummy ship. He said, we could confirm, we do have gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts 3 because it is a numbered title, so this is now officially a staple for numbered titles in Kingdom Hearts. It is going to have a gummy ship. So you could expect that to show up, but it has evolved. I can't say how it's evolved, it's a secret, but gummy ships will be in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well as their missions, as well. He might have said that because they've evolved. Oh, it'd also be cool just if we had like the flashiness of dive modes and like all the options. Like maybe there aren't just options to shoot. Like what if there were other options to actually attack the Heartless Gummies? That'd be pretty interesting as well. Alright, next up, I think this may be the last piece of information just because... Oh, okay. So, with Game Informer, this is the same interview at D23. He discussed various different aspects about the new Toy Story world that had been revealed for the game. Nomura said, just looking at the trailer, I feel Sora really fit in and matched well with that world, and is something I've always personally wanted to see. That image of Buzz and Woody coming face to face with Sora in his toy form. I've always imagined that in my head, and I had to be able to execute that into the game, and it's something I'm really excited for and hoping fans feel the same way I do. I am really excited for Toy Story in Kingdom Hearts 3. Toy Story is my #1 world I wanted in Kingdom Hearts 3. And right here, it's there. Now, in terms of Toy Stories marked in CG, Toy Story is actually the first animated film that used completely 100% computer animated. Was 100% computer animated. See, this is really interesting. Kingdom Hearts, or Toy Story at least, had been planned ever since the original Kingdom Hearts. There's actually a drawing for a world for Toy Story. It's like a Pizza Planet world thingy. And that would be for the original Kingdom Hearts. That's very interesting. Toy Story has wanted to be in Kingdom Hearts for a long time. If you guys don't know, in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, there was originally going to be Woody and Buzz summons because their models were found in the code. Nomura said Pixar preferred to us not just follow the film directly. They said, please create something original to Kingdom Hearts. So we did not draw any inspiration from the films. It's completely original and exclusive to Kingdom Hearts, so you can almost say it's a sequel of some sort. This is pretty big, so both Big Hero 6 and Toy Story will not follow the films and instead take place after the films. And this is big because in Kingdom Hearts 2, the worlds pretty much just followed the films, or the sequel to films, that the world was based on, pretty much to every detail. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's looking like they're making more of a Kingdom Hearts 1 approach with the worlds, and that they're tying the themes in with Kingdom Hearts and what's going on with Sora's adventure to the worlds, and I really appreciate that. Felt that was a flaw in Kingdom Hearts 2. So, Nomura said, quote, we placed the narrative in Kingdom Hearts sometime after Kingdom Hearts 2. So many rounds of review, I couldn't believe how many back and forths I've had. And that makes sense, because, you know, all the toys are still together. There's a big gap between Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3, chronologically. There's like, 10 years in between? Nomura said, quote, Galaxy Toys is going to be your primary stage where a lot of the action is going to be happening in this world. Because Sora, Donald, and Goofy are toys and very small, the playing field is going to feel very large. You also have multiple floors, and each section has its own personality, so to speak. So I'll be looking for members of Organization 13 in the toy store. That's very interesting as well. We know in the trailer, Sora estimated that the reason why Andy and the others disappeared is because Organization 13, because they reported someone in a black coat. And I guess that was Young Xehanort. So Toy Store is going to be huge. It's probably going to have like 5 floors. And it's going to have its own personality. What that means, I think it's going to have its own aesthetic and look. So it doesn't feel redundant climbing through the floors and stuff. He said, quote, rather than having multiple different little worlds, we wanted to make sure we're providing rich gameplay in an individual world. So we put in a lot of effort and allocated a lot of resources to create these worlds. It would be sad for players not to enjoy the world and breeze right through it. Therefore, we made sure that each of these worlds is designed so players could take their time and enjoy the gameplay that's available. You saw some mechs in the middle of the trailer, and you didn't necessarily have to board them in order to fight the enemies in that area, but, I mean mechs. You could ride a mech. You want to ride it, right? And indeed, I want to ride a mech. But anyway, this is cool, because in Kingdom Hearts 2, I felt like you just breezed through the worlds too easily. The worlds were just, like, centered and designed for combat, necessarily. But I'd much rather for the worlds to be designed more for exploration. You could just see how vast, good-looking the world is. Like, everything that makes you actually want to be in that world and explore it. After seeing Nomura perk up while discussing the mechs, the Game Informer interview asked what inspired him. Oh, I wanted to showcase that there's nothing impossible at this point. Previously, we couldn't have Sora ride on different things to fight, and now we can. Wanted to showcase that with the specs of current generation hardware, it is possible. We're hoping there's a surprise element with each new mechanic that is introduced in Kingdom Hearts 3, and we're going to be revealing more information as they come available. So we're looking for a lot new information in the coming months for Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't think it's going to be as soon as Gamescom or TGS, but we're going to get back to when future Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers and the possibilities of when that's going to happen. But anyway, I remember back in 2015 when Nomura confirmed that each world's going to have like a mini game or two, and I think this is what he's talking about with the cool thing in each new world. The riding the mech thing is probably the mini game for the Toy Story world. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. It's probably very large due to how much news I've covered in this video, about 2 interviews and the trailer itself at the event, D23, and there's still a lot of information. I probably only covered about 35% of the information that was revealed, so I'm going to make more news videos in the future that's going to talk about these this information. So like to share, appreciate, comment, share thoughts, share favorite, and subscribe for some more news videos so you could catch all of Kingdom Hearts 3 news, and I'll see you guys next time.